Hello, folks. Yeet. Today is just a building day, pretty much. Hello, folks. Yeet. Today. Ignore any background noise. My parents are watching TV. I've started writing out my book of questions, and filling in some things. So I'm doing it in this big book here. I'm dedicating each page to a question. Like, what are Calum's motives and full intentions? What are Lily's? Rex, Ellie, pretty much everyone, although I think I forgot to add Arrow. Well, everyone that I know well enough, I guess. Did I add Ovak? Yeah, I did. Okay. And then, what are Candy 2.0s, which honestly, I don't really care about their motives and full intentions. They've done enough harm, honestly. But, I mean, it never hurts to have notes on someone. If I dislike their entire existence, then I'm going to also jot down stuff about the cultists. I feel my thought process behind this book is to help me iron out, say, people's behavior. Because that could help me figure out what they'd maybe be more likely to do in particular situations, which could be useful. But there's also other questions, like what is the troubling issue plaguing Lily? Because she did stab me the other day. Although it wasn't her, supposedly, and it wasn't a situation like ZK where there was possession. So I don't know much about it. All I know is I was killed. I need to look into, I guess, the effects that warp has on a person, because it's kind of obvious what it does. It's fairly obvious. But I'm concerned about Emily, I suppose. Then there's, of course, Jazzy's people, which I don't think Patronians is actually the correct term. I've just forgotten. I also don't think that's how you spell calyx, but what is spelling? 'Cause I don't know. I have several questions, and this isn't even the end, so. This book is a work in progress. I think I'm gonna take along one of these books as well, just in case, just jot down some random things that come across. My bag is filled with building stuff because, as the title suggests, we're going to Baygarden, which, the suggestion was to rename it to, like, Rosewood or something of the sort, something similar. I think that was advised by Willow, and I do like that name. I do, but, I haven't actually gotten around to changing it, and everyone else knows it is Baygarden at the moment, so sticking with that for now. I do need to stop by my tree, because every time I exist, I'm gonna go check to see if, you know, Callum got my message, and if he didn't, well, heck, you know, I'll keep checking. Apologies for the pauses. Anyway, so basically we're gonna head to my tree, check the message, and then I'm also going to show something I did at the spider den. Because before I was working on another build, which I didn't stream, but I've been meaning to redo the spider den. Give us a proper, or better meeting place. I just realized I could have jumped. There's a hole in the wall. I could have just, you know, my intelligence is just astounding sometimes. Anyway. Okay. There was that trapdoor I saw the other day, but I have actually jumped in to look for it. Oh, wait. Actually. What is this? Actually. I'm just gonna take a small peek. Huh. Huh. You thought pumpkin, golden egg, Minotaurx made you look sponge. Dungeon gallery, interesting. Well, this is some place to look at later. Well, I don't fear for my existence. This is, I mean, how do I, okay, get out. Swim. Why am I not going up? There we go. God, that was dumb. Swimming. Oh, there's Ovek. Is that Ovek? I see his name tag. Oh, that's scary. Totally wasn't down there, dude. Totally just fell in a hole. Okay, we're just gonna hop in a boat and ignore the fact that Ovek's there. I didn't see him there before, but you know what? It's fine. The time is now to yeet to Baygarden. He's AFK, so probably didn't see anything. Okay, we're fine. Totally don't panic anytime I go somewhere I'm probably not supposed to, despite the fact that I'm so curious. Anyway. I'll use Jazzy's portal, which I still need to actually... Do I have my... No, I've disabled all the things for some reason. Why did I disable everything? The truest of questions. What was the bee? What did I name that? Now my parents are playing music that can probably be heard. Wow. Okay, the music's gone. Oh, hey Willow, nice to see ya. I feel like I've heard the name Farron before, but I honestly don't recall. I have several things of mending back at my tree, and I forgot what I was saving them for. I think one I was gonna give to Star. I think. But my pick is nearly dead, and I don't want to have to get a new one, and I don't think I've ever healed this pick, so you know what? We're gonna see what it takes to enchant it with mending. Bailey's Dirt Castle. Beautiful. Okay. Yep, I will be. I'm just gonna head back to my tree to check the chest and to enchant my my pickaxe with mending. And then I'll also be stopping by the spider den because I did some work there that I'm gonna show off. Then we'll be heading to Baygarden to see how far I can get before I end up dying. Well, not dying, but ending the stream, I suppose. Oh, I forgot if I mentioned that I'm going to my tree also to see if Callum responded. I think I did, but my memory is questionable sometimes. Also, I'm calling it Baygarden still because I haven't gotten around to deciding whether or not I'm going to change it to, like, Rosewood, I think your suggestion was. And plus, everyone knows it is Baygarden at the moment, so I need to just convey to everyone if I do change it. I think I may look into some names that are more like a Tyrian. So I guess not object-like? I'm not sure. I'll put some more thought into it. I mean, it's not even fully, it's not complete enough to really be called even a village yet, so, you know, just a temp name. Honestly, I really need to, I don't want my nether portal to be removed, so I'm really gonna have to look at how I'm gonna have to build the main portion of, I guess, what I'm calling the keep, eventually. Because I'm gonna need, like, a tall tower in the back or something to include my nether portal. Because I do like the placement of where it is right now. Or that could just be because I'm so used to it, to be honest. Alright, let's see. Let me fix my stuff first. Okay, I have 3 things of mending. Oh, I have mending on my sword again. When did that occur? Wait, no, not mending. I'm intelligent. I need to get soulbound on it again. That's the thing. Do I have a soulbound?
Yeah, I need to get
I swear, I think I'm running out of soulbound. Do I actually have a spare soulbound? Because I am in need of the spare soulbound. Oh, I'm doing all right. I've been thinking more on what I want to do. Because last time I mentioned, I believe that I'm not doing anything really dangerous, so it's not like I'm gonna be at risk of losing my sword right now. But I do need to get soulbound on it again, so I need to start enchanting stuff again, eventually. Or just fish a lot. But right now, let's just, but I have been thinking of how I want to get more information. I've been thinking of, I need to instate like a web of people, of informants. But I need to choose my people carefully if I end up doing that, because the issue is if the web is revealed, there's the whole issue of, well, you know that they're informants, kind of. You know, you're not going to want to just be loose-lipped around them. So that would be an issue. Also, I don't know what I'm going to get up to, so. Alright, it doesn't cost much, surprisingly. Unbreaking... What's the axe I got on hand? So let's just fix it. We're fine there. And that's everything I need from down here. Let me go up. How are you doing, though, Willow? Oh, I forgot I planted trees. Oh, jeez. Sometimes I really hate the tall oak ones. Dear. Oh, why are there... Okay. Because it's so hard to get all the oak things so the leaves disappear. I was working on the spider den earlier, though. So I planted those so I could harvest them because I was using some oak wood. And also I think I ran through my oak wood stash earlier. And yeah, it doesn't hurt to be ready. It really doesn't. But I really don't think anything's gonna happen today. Well, would you look at that? Oh, I wish you luck, Willow, I really do. Class can just really suck. But, would we look at this? Seems like he responded very, very quickly. The first thing you need to know about me is that I'm correct about many things. Others just dismiss it because they do not wish to be proven wrong. However, it is good that someone has paid attention to what I said and is doing something about it. I like to think of myself as a teacher, and not someone who wants to be a god. I simply believe the current one is an insult to the position. Also, regarding my burn, it really did not take me long to think of it. Damn. Many of you people make it easy to do so. I don't try. I really don't try. I can show you a snow biome if you were burnt too much by it. good, Callum, I'm good, I promise. Another thing, I find it highly insulting that you doubt my abilities, so here is some proof. Well, sir, if there's not evidence, I'm gonna question a bit, okay? Sorry. The way the world works. You have an interesting idea there. Information collecting, passing it on, trading it. A decently smart way to learn more. However, you're gonna need to get ahead of the game if you want to know more. A secret is something that cannot be kept from me. However, a secret it will stay. Think of me keeping your secret as motivation for you. It will be entertaining to see how the people you trust use this new group project of yours, or if they will stab you in the back the second they get the chance. Well, yes, I do use people to do things for me. Information is something that can easily be twisted and leaked, so I tend to observe for myself. How, you ask? Well, I will let you figure that out for yourself. Start using that brain of yours. But I will leave you with one last thing. If no one will show you and no one will tell you, why sit around twiddling your thumbs? Dig through whatever you can find, or whatever anyone else has collected. Although you did talk to someone who might be able to show you a certain Vanguard secret book stash. Oh? But you didn't hear that from me. But maybe you aren't hungry enough for it. Happy hunting, Callum. Okay. I think I'm gonna need to start hiding the books I get from Callum. Because I think... No. He clearly gets the messages. I may send them occasionally then. But I'd rather people not know that I'm just casually writing to Callum now. Oh, he makes puns. He does. He do be making puns. Okay, so those 2 books are still there. I haven't updated my journal in so long. I've been meaning to, but at this point it's been too long. I'd have to... Oh, we're not doing that. Okay, so I've done all I need to do here. Maybe at the end of the stream I'll think of something to respond, but I don't want to just send needless letters. But he does make a good point. People could stab me in the back, although I think he was talking more about whether it would be entertaining to watch if that occurred to me. But alone I can't do what I need to do. So I need to form a web. Because if I don't do that, then I'm gonna just be stuck as I always have. And I refuse to remain the same in this situation. Oh yeah, no. He's sassy. I think that's obvious at this point. Callum is sassy. Or he seems sassy. God, that burn. Like, maybe it was a bit too soon, considering... You know, actually, I had an interesting thought. You know, there was Grengard and the ghosts. They turned into ghosts. What does it take to turn an NPC into a ghost? Why would I want to do that, you may ask? Well, I think a particular someone deserves to watch the world and be powerless to inflict anything upon it. I'm talking about Mirio. If I got my hands on him before Rex, which at this point is unlikely because I do not have ways of finding people quickly, he's more likely to get to him first. But if I did get my hands on Mirio, I would likely attempt to figure out just what is necessary to turn someone into a ghost, and if it is something I can replicate, I think I know just who I'd test it on. Anyway, other than my hatred for Mirio, I was heading to the spider den. Oh, that's a ghast. Hi, fella. No, I've done a lot to the spider den. I have done a lot. If you destroy this portal, I'm gonna be pissed. Please don't. Well, that's the thing. If he dies, then, you know... If he just dies, then, you know, where's the... It just doesn't feel like it's justice enough, to be honest. It just doesn't feel like, it's justice enough. Anyway, this is what I've been working on off stream. I left notes just in case anyone else library logged on. Told them I was refurnishing. This is all the stuff I got from building and moving stuff around, so there's a chisel. We'll be taking that. So I'll leave these here. Yep, and I plan to do more because I will make this space nicer, but I kind of ran out of stone bricks, which I needed. I will be making this spider spawner nicer. I'm gonna have to look up a video of how it is, because the thing I'd like to do, I'd like to move the opening over a little bit so it's not quite so close to the stair entrance thing, if I can. If not, we'll just probably replace the cobblestone with stone bricks. And the world spike, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. And the other thing I'm thinking of doing is there's gonna be kind of a rafter section. Well, not rafters, but there's gonna be kind of an above ground section, kind of like a balcony-ish area. This area kind of reminded me of a training pit, but I didn't end up making it that. This is kind of just a main common area. This is the storage. I organized things as best as I could. All the weapons, the extra blocks for the most part, the ores and ingots and the wood and the just flowers and plants and stuff. And then there's just all the beetroots would go in here. Anything else I accidentally misplaced? I do not think so. Alright. Oh wait, no, lapis would technically go up here. There's not room. We'll just leave you there for now. Then I do want to make the library nicer. I'm thinking of expanding this wall back so I can shelve this away in it. And then along these walls, kind of like I've made for the chests, I'll make indents in the wall for bookshelves. Well, actual bookshelves, so other books can be stored. The quartz table, I moved to the meeting room. And it isn't a quartz table anymore because the blocks I chose didn't look good with quartz. I will attempt to include the quartz table. I may redo some blocks and try again with the quartz, just because quartz tables was kind of our thing. But we'll get there in a sec. So I may even think of expanding this upward a bit, kind of make a tall thing of just books upward and upward, but that might be too much, so maybe not. Also, because eventually we would hit the surface. There is the whatever Thaumcraft thing that Max left behind. I don't know Thaumcraft. I might make this place look a bit more nice, but honestly I'm just tempted to grab that and shove it in a dusty corner. Also, I don't know whose dog this is. It doesn't seem to be mine. But, don't know where they came from. The entranceway does need to be made to look nicer. There's also, I guess, my room that existed. I ended up murdering or massacring, if we can move down here a bit. I ended up massacring the guest bedroom. I don't even know if there's an entrance to it anymore, to be honest, because I went into the guest bedroom a bit with the library building. So I may end up rebuilding a guest bedroom. It all depends, to be honest, but you can still navigate around. There's still the entrance way down with the water elevator, which I may end up looking up like an actual water elevator, because I'm pretty sure there's something you can do with signs in water, so you can actually swim up quicker and breathe. But that's all for a later date. That's all for a later date. This already took me a while. So, the main thing I started on was a meeting hall, and then today I came out, I started on the meeting hall yesterday, then today I came out and did all this. So then we go through here, and as you can see peering through, I relocated the farm. Now, the farm was being difficult like it was all the way in the beginning. I'll probably move the enchantment books there, but I don't have bookshelves at the moment. I was using with limited amount of wood that I had on hand. The carrots didn't want to be planted, and I don't know why they were fighting me, so I have left it kind of like this. We do got some sugarcane. I'll probably, I'll probably make a chest somewhere around here at some point for just crop collection, but the chests out there work fine for now. But then there's this, which, yeah, you know, I wish there was a key where you could temporarily disable all of your active things, just so you could see things better, because it's just, anyway. Yep, the carrots were being difficult. There's this mob barrier, begone creepers, right? Very fancy, kind of. Odd amount of effort put into it. But if, you know, there's not a door here. No. Fuck, that one block wasn't replaced. Anyway. But there is this. Now this is an odd way to get in, but it's how I ended up making things exist, so. Then here is the meeting room. I'll figure out how to decorate it better later. I ended up going with blue because if our whole thing was sapphires, put a lapis block up there. I may add in some other colors later, or change out the chair colors. And I'll see if I can get the quartz table to work at some point, to be honest. These shelves, I meant to put things on them, but the slabs are being mean. I may try, what is it called? What is it called? Oh dear. It's not reinforced, but framed. It's framed. I think framed slabs may work, so I can set things on them, but I'm not sure. These aren't framed ones, so I'll have to test that later. Put 2 armor stands back here. I may make a higher chair at some point, even though this one's here. But this is for the 4 librarians, you know, for when we have our meetings. I gave us desks so we could have books, so we could maybe type and write in them as the meeting continues. Or, you know, we could make copies of books, you know, before a meeting, pass them out, you know, discussion purposes. And I think this works a lot better than the ugly thing we had before. I think at this point I may be the best builder in the library. Not in the server. Clearly not in the server. We've seen the dungeons. But I do an okay job sometimes. So there's that. I plan to replace these torches with a type of lantern maybe one day. But I need to look into that and how to build them. And also, it is just irritating to have to murder so much stone all the time. I do need to get some experience to heal the diamond pickaxe, though. That is necessary. But that's pretty much the spider done. Pretty much all that I've done. I plan to make... I may include the Nether Portal in this little, I guess, mini library room eventually, once I figure out the layout of it more. Because I do plan to shove part of this wall back to just put that back there. So there's more, just, this is an open space, and then if you need to enchant, you just go back to that tiny room. Or I may give it its own little corner, to be honest. I may extend to make a kind of training area, kind of like we saw in the Fairy Forest. There still is this way. I can expand that way, create some tunnels and pathways, and then of course I can go this way. And I suppose I could also just continue a tunnel through this way and continue and do some things. But otherwise, that's like the expansion and my ideas for it. Let me just murder some of you. Will you heal my pickaxe? Is that how you work? No? How do I heal the pickaxe? It has mending on it, so it should heal. Did it heal? I don't know, because I don't want to have to make another. Anyway, time to head to Baygarden. This is a dangerous pathway that someone made, so send a quick prayer. Let's hope there are no hellbats. Oh, that's a bat up there. That is a bat up there. Okay, get on land. We're not dealing with you. Not dealing with you. It's down there. Because the thing is, if I go on the bridge, then... Can I make my way around this way? Or can I just attract you over here, bat? No? One time I want you to come this way, you refuse to. Well, he's all the way over that way. Oh no, he's kind of... no. It's probably time. I can just head this way. We made it. We're safe. We're safe. Oh, put your pickaxe in your offhand. Okay. Noted. And then Baygarden's just over there. I don't know what I'm gonna do to heal it up then, because I am cutting into the mountain quite a bit, so I am gonna need it. So I may actually have to turn around and go back to the spider den just for some easy XP then. I think I was following the wrong... Yep, I was looking at the wrong thing. What do I have? Oh, the bay. I need to just label a Tyrian and take that one away. It's me confused with Baygarden. You know, I think I get it. And I think I did actually try something like that at some point, but I'm not sure if it worked. I'll experiment with it more later. I think part of the issue is that the experience goes to mending my sword right after, so I think I need to kill a lot of things in order. Issues. I'll probably try to work with what I have then. I do need to figure out what I want to do with those windows, because I do like that shape. I liked the slab things in the things, but it also doesn't let the entire thing have glass, which is irksome. I also need to figure out what I'm gonna do with interior design and decorating, but I'll figure that out some other time. So right now we're trying to get houses. If someone moves in, I can work on furnishing it. This I'm planning on having it be kind of a watchtower. Kind of. Who re-put ice? Why? God, this village has been slightly desecrated by Rex and just anytime anyone else comes around, because my nice eggvillion, my pavilion that kind of was accidentally shaped like an egg, still kind of looks weird. Why is there just a sandstone block? Oh my god. Why? Okay then. Just fun times. Wonder if making charcoal ends up getting you experience. I'll just go down here and look at my stuff. Oh, there's a zombie. How would I murder you with this? I can't tell if it's going towards my pickaxe because it's so broken. I cannot tell. Hi, Lando. It's been a while. Anyway. Oh, I have coal. Okay. Let's look at my materials. Okay, that's good, that's good. I brought spruce wood, because I need that to outline the house thing. I brought along the framed blocks, stairs. Don't think I need fences, but you know what? Saplings, cobblestone can remain in there for now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will need to count out. The thing before this town can be a true town is I need a few more houses up top. Because the layout plan for this is, we'll go around here. You know, there's a house number 1, house number 2, the Watchtower, which you will be able to walk through, so it continues the pathway over here. And then the third house will be along here. I can do one house here, and I might be able to fit in one more over here. Although I kind of want to keep it on the edge of, like, the coast, those houses, which would mean there would only be 3 of this kind, perhaps. I could do one maybe down there. But then beneath this, so, like, kind of under here, there will be another layer of another, I don't know what this is called, another walkway, kind of? And there'll be a way to get down, and then my plan is to have more apartment style, like. So the houses would be, if we're thinking sale-wise of, like, staying here, the bigger houses are, of course, would be more expensive than the apartment living. These houses have, like, this main open space. There's this space up there. And then there's, of course, the little outdoor area. So technically, in a way, this could be 2 bedrooms and a main room. Or just 1 bedroom and 2 separate rooms. It just depends on who's here. Oh, I also managed to stumble into Sue and Grayson. Grayson's the one we found the sword for back in Grengard. And then Sue's his mother. So, this was on a stream that I ended up taking down because my audio messed up and I could not be heard. So, other people were streaming, so it's just, I promise I saw them. I did meet Sue and Grayson, so they're okay. They're existing, which is nice. I'm glad they're okay, to be honest. Oh wait, it's nighttime. Let there be mobs so I can slaughter some things and get some more durability in the pick. Because murdering it is not the intention. Why is it that every time I need there to be mobs, there aren't, but then when I don't, I just get overrun? There aren't even too many light sources around. Like, come on. Wait, this stream or just other streams? Sorry, I tend to accidentally misinterpret sentences. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just need to find a mob to kill. I may actually have to go back to the spider den just to get some better EXP. Well, there's some arrows. Okay, I may actually need to go to the spider den real quick. Oh, my table got destroyed. There's still a good amount of food, though. I did stock that up. Oh, okay. The library gang and I are thinking, this is undecided for certain. We're thinking of meeting up on Friday to have a meeting and talk. I'm the one kind of calling the meeting this time. We're seeing if we can exist on that day. I think it was Friday or Saturday, but I think Friday is the better day that we've decided upon. Should I take the risky path? Maybe. Could I jump the distance? But I can work around. I will need to eventually disenchant this armor to make a new set because it's too costly to enchant. And I do need a good set, and I need to get mending on all the pieces. But hopefully the library people will be surprised with the renovations I've done, because they haven't really seen it. And they don't really know that I'm doing it. I think I've talked about doing it, but they don't really know. Well, most of them. Where am I going? Now I just need to wait for the spiders to spawn. Indeed, indeed. Star has he had an odd chest down here that had this stuff in it. And at some point, I'm pretty sure it was like a secret thing where he kept some stuff, but it was just open when I started working. So like, I did end up re-hiding it, but... I think they'll like it. I mean, it's not like it's a necessary thing, because the other thing was functional. But I think, you know, this is nice. Also, I think this may confuse people. Because, I mean, there is something back there, but there is no obvious door. I don't think you just generally check the floor. Just mob barrier, begone creepers. You know, I mean, design, wow. Not that this is supposed to be the most secure place in the world, but... Hey, spiders, have you spawned yet? Bruh, y'all were spawning in so many great numbers before. Okay, it is healing my pick. I just need to wait. I meant to be building by now, but oops. Whoops. Existence. I do still have some stuff over here, so I can begin cooking the stone, because I do use tiled stone, I think, and not cobblestone. So I can be doing that while I wait. I can bring the wool over. Probably grab the lapis too, because... Yep, if it's functional, that is all that matters. But it's nice when stuff looks nice, to be honest. It is, even if it's not necessary. And I am glad that the meeting room was moved away, because the thing is, the spiders would spawn and we'd be talking right over here, so all you could hear is just the sound of the spiders. Sir. Sir. It's like, that ain't the best for audio. So like, over this far, you can't really hear them. So, that is nice. That is nice. Spawn quicker, please. I don't wish to be here all day. Nearly, like, it's like 45 minutes in. I haven't started building. I mean, building, I'm not honestly the best at building. I will be honest. I did actually look... Okay, so I didn't, like, use a tutorial, but, for this meeting room, I did look at a picture, kind of. I ended up going way off from it, especially in, like, layout. Okay, layout actually is still pretty similar, but, like, wood choice especially, and kind of just the layout of, like, the design intricacies. I did very way off course. It also didn't show the front or the behind half. It didn't show like this area. So I was like, well, It just showed like the inside of a room, so I took inspiration. And the rest of this didn't need too much inspiration. It's just like the layout of things, placing things. Finding some things that look nice, including archways, you know, just... But like, we can compare like my tree, especially, to the research tower that I'm building. Like there's a major difference in like my tree and that research tower. Okay, this is taking so long. Does this give me XP? Please? Just make it be done quickly. Ah, I should have worried about this beforehand. Perhaps I can just take this time to think then. To just do a bit of scheming. I'm glad I have accomplished the goal of making it look nice. Also, organization. There was no organization. I mean, generally the stuff that was left in the spider den, I kind of had the assumption that it was like community stuff. Even though like my stuff was among it the very first day, because we just claimed the room with the spider spawner, kind of. But then it kind of got turned into like a community area, so I just considered all stuff stored in the spider den to be kind of community stuff for the most part. Because we did eventually move to have our separate things. Because one difference about the library and Vanguard is that Vanguard lives in a close community. They all have homes close to each other and operate fairly close. But the library, we kind of convene. We have our own separate places, and we originally did do that because Rex was after us. Just keep our separate stuff safe and valuables. So, like, that is one reason why I did ask to stay in Vanguard. Why I took Lily up on her offer, because I could be like, hey ZK, can I crash at the library? Because, I mean, that probably would have been acceptable. And yet, we're also not all around as much, kind of, like, together, in a way. So if I really did go off the rails, not that I will, it's just a slight precaution in case I got far too enraged. The library isn't around enough really to, I guess, stop me necessarily if I do something stupid. But Vanguard, they're kind of close-knit. If you go off your rocker, you're in close enough proximity that they're gonna frickin' realize. It's not that I really expected to get so angry, it's just, I don't know, it was also nice to be around some people for a bit, considering I've locked myself under my tree for who knows how long for a while. I do need to get a spider. Why? I do need to get back to work on my power armor. I think I'm gonna start on some different modules, because I can't get that implosion compressor for a while, though I do need to get a better power supply source. Jazzy has some solar panel stuff, to be honest, and I'm thinking of looking into that. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to calculate out all of the materials necessary, because the lava thing that Karma has, it actually uses RF, which is different, because most of the industrial stuff uses EU, so you'd have to convert the energies, which is possible, but it does take more machines and more stuff. So it's just, there's so much stuff to actually get good power supply, and it's so... Yeah, it has them aware 24/7. I do think, actually, considering I'm renovating the spider den, I'm thinking of building us separate rooms, kind of, eventually, in an area. Just so that, you know, for support, I guess, you know? We can stay here together at times if we desire. Spider, they get in the space where I cannot reach them. I don't know how these things are supposed to work, but it is infuriating. it's been 50 minutes and my pick is not to a reasonable level. Screams. When will you get to the— I think I may just go home and freaking heal it a bit at this rate. That's just gonna be faster. Because, like, the mending will help. The mending will help, but right now it will not. Right now it is not. And if I've made a mistake and wasted a mending, I can disenchant the pickaxe at some point. I need to get into the mining dimension, actually. Oh, there's so many hellbats. There's so many hellbats. Stay away from me. The bat distracted me. I am gonna need to just start strip mining, just for the materials, to be honest. Because just from calculating out to make the computer chip, which I did at some point, it takes a lot of materials just to make one module or one thing, kind of. And so I need to get a lot of stuff on hand. So I really do need to figure out a way to get to the mining dimension, because I know there's a way to build the portal blocks. And then I can use the arcane boar. So I also just need to work on getting fortune on this pick, because it needs a pick to operate the arcane boar. At this point, I'm just talking. The book did say, though, this is a random thing, but Callum's book mentioned that I have met someone that could show me to a secret stash of books in Vanguard. And that's the thing, but who? Because who wouldn't go ratting to Rex that I asked such a question? Or asked something? Because the other thing is, I don't also want to, I guess, betray Lily's trust at this point in time. I mean, honestly, I will find it at some point. I will hunt it down. But I may wait until I'm gone from Vanguard, so at the very least, I didn't do it while I was staying there. Alright, where's the diamond? I need it for an entirely new armor set, because I still have to freaking— it got too costly to repair or do anything with that. So that's fun. Pickaxe, come here. You were taking too long to heal. That works. I hate repairing you because now you're going to be more expensive to do stuff with, but I'm here to build and I'm streaming. So you know what? It can deal with it. Not sure when I'll finish building that. I'm not even sure what the interior is going to be like, to be honest. The inner things of this white thing will likely be, storage things. But then there will likely be several different floors for various different rooms. And I'm not sure what I'll dedicate the floors to, because I do intend for this to be my research tower. So it's going to be a little bit taller than that, or how high it is now, but yeah, we'll figure it out later. No need to theorize about the building structure right now. I have something I need to be building now anyway. Honestly, I just feel like my background can be heard 24/7, and it's like, well, even if I could monetize, I'm pretty sure people would be mad at me, because pretty sure everything these days are copyright. Everything is copyrighted. Okay, my boots are still good on charge. I see you, Hellbat. I see you. So I'll need to work out the frame. Then, okay, Baygarden's the green one. I'll need to work out the frame for the house. Then I can just fill everything else in. And then maybe I'll start on the apartment thing tonight. Or if I feel like it, I could start on the... what is it called? On the Watchtower thing. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Watchtower, and I may look up an image later. I may figure out the Watchtower off stream, because I already have a build figured out for the houses. I'm basically copying the same design. It's fairly simple. Yes, they are despised with burning passion on this server. They are despised. Alright, time to get counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've lagged. Okay. Let's find where I'm gonna place it. Hi, spider. Anyway, how close do I want it? Do I want it to have some distance? Honestly, I probably could put a little something here. Small, I don't know, actually, I really don't. Because there's not enough space here to put another house, but this space is kind of empty. It's kind of just rock. So I might make it maybe a guard barrack or something. Because the Watchtower is just right here. I think I'll do that. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so... and give it a bit of space. Then we'll do it here. And we'll pray to God I have enough space. So if I don't, then, well, kind of screwed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I not bring dirt? That was truly unfortunate. Oh, mine's too quickly. Let's see. Do I have dirt in my bag? 'Cause dirt is kind of necessary. Okay, I do. We're good. Dirt is a necessary tool when building. Nine, then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so it's 14 long. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, now I just have to figure out how tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tall. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, I forgot to... Things have been forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that might be an issue that's kind of close, actually. Okay, so the behind thing would mean the porch thingy would be right there. Which means... I think it needs to be moved. Yeah. Let me move it. I can start it about here. Which means I have to recount all the proportions because my memory's bad. Okay. Working on it. Working on it. So I will probably turn this thing then into a guard barrack because there's space here. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's that? Pretty sure it was 9. No, it's farther out. 2. Means it's there. Nope, I just replaced it in the same place. Okay. There we go. So that'll be 2. And then... No. What is distance? Yeah, people are getting, I guess, a swing for things. In the beginning, we didn't know what was going on. We have somewhat more of an idea, but actually none at all. Well, it's why I'm forming a question book. There are too many questions that I do not have answers for. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's that. This tree's gonna need to die. I do need to talk with Lily. I need to talk with a lot of people, actually. Because Lily, I'm concerned about her... I don't know what to call it, because I'm not sure if it's a condition, an issue, or... I think I referred to it as an issue in the question book, so we'll just call it an issue. I want to offer Lily my assistance. It's like with the whole thing with Jazzy. Before the goddess swooped in with the medication for him. I wanted to try to figure out a way to help him. I guess my thought was to devise medication of some kind. but I want to see if I can try to help Lily too. The issue is I need to understand a little about her condition. What's plaguing her, the issue. Because if you don't do that, then it's like, I think I've been calling it baseline testing. The things I do, I think to start with. Because it's like, I'll use Jazzy's thing as an example. My thought was to see whether a bit of flesh satisfies his hunger, or if it makes the cravings worse, or if nothing changes. Because to go anywhere with an experiment, you need to figure out how the issue or thing that you're trying to solve works. So I'd have to do that with Lily, if she allowed me to assist. Which I don't... The issue is, what if some of this stuff is magical in nature? Because would I have the ways to do that? Because I'm not sure if there's always a technological alternative to some of these things. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Wait, did I count the thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, counting the thing, 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to devise ways to research things of a magical nature that don't involve me delving into Thaumcraft. There has to be ways to do it with machines, I feel. And if there isn't, then I'll work to figure out ways. Okay, how tall are you? You're 6, from what I recall. How far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so now we're dodging that, which is good. That's good.
I have no clue.
And we dig until we find that block.
Other than that, because if you look at this fire now, it says FedEx, so it's like, why not? Bro, we gotta do, after this game, we have to
1,
do
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's getting kind of close. I am looking to have a look.
Guess the others are about that far back. Let me just
My game's in Japanese.
walk. It would be about here. Okay. Not quite sure how tall, so we'll just murder that for now. Alright. So I've outlined this. Now, what are the exact heights is the truest question. So, I make it difficult on myself, so that's the tallest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's 12 tall. Which means I have to go up 12 on that one. And 6 on that one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Stop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then need a cross. And just gotta make it equal to this other one. Boom. Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that correct? Not wholly certain to be on. Oh. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I built that one too high. So I think those are basically the same size. Okay.
No, he said. I'm watching XGC close so I can watch when I can't sleep. And it was at the end of the video and he scoped in. He was like, "You want to see it again?" Man, scoped in, got one tap with a vandal.
Oh gosh, even just this uses so much like wooden cobblestone.
We should play.
Oh. I'm just fortunate I had this on me, because otherwise I'd have to, I need a scoop. Have a scoop on me. Tragic. Okay. Then I simply need what things indented. So I don't need the smooth stone. That is not what I need. I just needed it for the other one. Alright. And I just work to fill in the home.
Why wouldn't I
Alright. I'm gonna have to make another one of these. Do I have more cobblestone on me? Several stacks. Nice. Wait, did I bring iron, though? Okay, I did good. I brought the things for more. So mine's gonna break. Honestly, the houses in the fairy forest look a lot nicer than the ones here, but I never claimed to be good at building. I'm struck by genius occasionally. Not in this moment. I think I used these. And then I think I used one of these.
Ah, it's fucking autism. Ew.
Did I do it like that? Is the other houses really like that? Okay, no. Then how did I manage that? I think I did it from the side. I think that was the secret.
Then we do school, and then we lie down, and then we die, and son. Ow, my spine, my ribcage, sorry, wrong part. Rocket. How are you?
Okay, so that covers that. Nice. There we go. There's that. Nice. Alrighty.
Maybe he'll actually get a good PC.
Back to this.
He'll get an iPhone 4 for once in his life. Man had an i3 core in his computer. That shit, we could run anything.
I am glad. I decided I should probably start, most of my streams I come back and I'm like, hey guys, so I've done all this. And I decided that, most of the streams I just stream when, you know, I'm gonna interact with people and there's action planned, I guess, of some kind. So I decided, some more vibey streams would be good. Even if I can't be the most entertaining during things where I'm trying to think really, well, not really hard, but like, oh, I do need to think of it, because, okay, I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna form a web, but then I have to consider the people that I'm gonna use in that web. So if I don't consider the people carefully, then everything falls apart. Meh, perhaps.
Bro, why are you going? Yes! Shut up! You're so loud.
Sometimes I can just get really silent because I'm focusing. The thing is, I don't think I want the library to know about the information thing that I want to form. Now, I have a reason. I always have my reasons. And that is because I don't know what I'm going to do for this information. I don't know where it's going to lead. Because I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get ahead, to get what I need, so that the library is not placed in jeopardy. Because I can use what I learned from it to inform them of some choice things, place them in an advantage, but they don't need to burden themselves with what I may be doing to get that information, is what I'm thinking. So people from the library are out. They're out. They're not to be included in this. Which leaves the rest of the server, but there's about 4 people in the library, which is Marshy, Star, ZK, and myself. So basically 3 people are kind of excluded from consideration of people. But even then, I would also need to consider a place to house the operations. There's a lot of things to consider. So many things to do. Gosh, you need so many things at cobblestone for just everything. Although that was my fault, because I was 100% behind this design. Where did I put the door on the other one? Put it there.
Dude, that's what I said, man. It's like, am I really breathing out loud? Alright, good. 22:19.
I don't think I brought torches now that I think about it. Ah yes, Swan Sorcerer's here, 100% prepared. I still need to go refarm those arrows actually, because I used up my entire arrow stack defending my home.
What do you need? What do you need?
Ah, no fall. Okay. And my mom screeched, wow. Well, concern.
Did y'all hear that?
Wow. There's not a murder going on, I promise. They're watching TV. This is normal. I promise. What flooring did I use? I don't think I used the cobblestone for... Yeah, no, I think I just used spruce wood that I chiseled. Okay. Beehive, you're, like, semi in the way? You know what, I'll think about the hard stuff, all the choices some other day. Right now, it's just building. And thinking about, I guess, calmer things. Like potentially getting a pet in the future. Or maybe not, considering every time I do, terrible things seem to occur. Cannot seem to keep a pet around. There were the 2 dogs in the beginning. I literally don't know what happened to them. Because they're just gone. Have not seen them. But I assume they're dead, considering how long it's been, which is saddening. They didn't even have a chance to be named. But then there was the parrot, which was blue, which actually died before I could name them. They were there for a single stream, so I pretend that didn't happen. And then I got a new blue parrot that I managed to keep alive for several whiles. And I named them Bluebonnet. And then I came back one day and they were gone. And I assume they died to a creeper, to be honest. And I think it was when Max must have been on, because apparently he was frickin' just on my island squatting for a while. He's no longer here. But... twas a sad day. How did I do the interior? I know I used spruce. But what... I know I did a wall in the center, kind of. Okay, so I just did that. Not terribly difficult. forgot how tall I made it. Oh dear. I think it's that tall, and then across.
Yes. Sass.
And then boom, and then it was like that. Pretty much. Fairly certain that's what I did. Okay, so then the flooring I made spruce. Let's get some of that spruce in here. I think I did the lines. Pretty sure it was this. And I have to get a spruce door. Get some torches to light up the place and some ladders to the second floor. And I guess, oh wait, no, I have to also do the roof. Gosh, I forgot about the roof. The roof's irritating. A little bit. It's the way I decided to do it. But I probably should have enough materials to pull it off. Heck.
Yep.
Oh, that's just spruce.
And what is the second one? Is it sass? Now I'm doing upper lemon icing. Bro, why do
Okay.
your voice is so quiet?
Then I need to do... Actually, okay, I didn't turn all of them. That's good. 'Cause there was this thing that I did. So it was that. Need torches. Oh, I have a piece of coal. Do I have any sticks?
11's no, not possible. Isaac?
And then there. Ah. That's enough light for now. I have to figure out how I did. Alright, take care, Willow. Let's see. How did I do this last time?
Damn.
I did this level nearly. Do I have any? I do have some stair ones on me. Okay, I think that's how that has to work. Fairly certain, otherwise I'm just incorrect. Which is generally something that could occur.
Autism's missing out. Autism's missing out, Isaac.
And there's that. The fencing is done.
Wait, do we have all of
I
them?
do gotta get the cobblestone to fix that up though.
Oh, where'd my tab go? I still need 9. What's 9?
Yeah, okay, I
Yes.
think that has to be right. And then it goes 2 out. Fudge. Can I not fall? That would be kind of nice. But I need so many stairs just to do the roof. It takes... There's so much wood that I need just to do this. It's so infuriating. Okay. And there. Now I need to make more stairs because I'm out of stairs. Wow. Pretty sure I yeeted a crafting table into like the first house.
Damn, that's rough.
Did I not? Was it the second house? No? Didn't I though? Huh.
Oh, what's 7? What's 7? Scroll down a little bit, okay? What's 7?
Wait, I just realized I only made 20 stairs. 20 stairs is not giving enough for this. Well, mistakes have been made.
I'm yellow.
There we go.
Oh, Jesus.
One, two, three,
You
four.
sound like a what? You sound like a seal.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay, this is... I'm doing it correct.
What are you complaining now?
Not at this rate, we're just gonna turn all that into wood.
Farting again.
So at this point, we're just gonna make a heck of a ton of sticks.
Isaac, help me. The dog's farting.
The sticks, we're gonna make a heck of a ton of these. Then we're gonna make stairs. Because stairs are necessary. Even if they make you want to scream. Because there's stairs, and that's what they do to people. They make you want to scream. Because you can never escape the stairs. Because they come, and you need them.
Stop farting, dog.
I honestly don't think this will be enough, but you know what? We're gonna try.
Isaac, what'd you get when you submit it, huh? Stop, stop farting!
Okay, that side. Heck, that was not supposed to break you.
Dude, we still gotta do Tuesday's assignment. Oh my god.
Once this house is done, there will be 3 houses. Not sure if I'll continue building, though. Honestly, all I really have to do is build, but, like, will I still feel like building? Who knows? You're irritating, Beehive. Let me in the window. Thank you.
Alright, so can I submit it?
Boom.
12.6.
Then we murder trees. I've become a skilled tree murderer. Now let me tell you, tree murder is different than other murder. How, you may ask? Well, number 1, trees don't scream. You don't have to worry about screaming, so it's kind of fairly obvious. So if you ask that question, I'm kidding, you're not dumb. But I'm just rambling at this point. What am I doing with my existence? We're just putting down more stairs because stairs have become existence. It's all blurred. Nothing matters but the stair.
What do you mean you're going... What do you mean you're going back?
Now we do the other side. More tree murder.
What, working out? It's not supposed to be fun, I mean. I'll go boxy. I'll work out with you again. Oh god. No.
Good news is I don't think I should need too many more stairs, but I will have to go make more stairs. That is the unfortunate news. More stairs will be necessary. Hack. Just me and the goddess on the server, chillin', vibing.
And then we play Valorant.
The last time I talked to the goddess, they were like, yeah, all this understand talk is oof, but it's like, I say understandable because I don't know you well enough to interact well, I'm sorry, but that isn't something I could explain because I didn't think to do so at the time. Never just panic. Yeah.
Or is she gonna do it first?
Be like, yes, goddess ma'am, I just cannot communicate. Don't know how to interact.
That was...
Honestly, I do want to do some investigation into the goddess's, what is it called? What is it called? Is it a religion?
So hot.
Do it be a religion? Not sure. People believe in the goddess, I guess. So perhaps it's a religion here. Either way, whatever the reason, I want to know how they came to be called the goddess. Did Candy herself just be like, hello, I am goddess? Or did they start calling her goddess? Because now that means very different things. Because that means the thing was assigned to her. They started calling her it because of her deeds. Which is different than just being yeeted into a world and being a goddess. Because that's the thing about what Callum's saying. It all kind of matters based on the perspective. Like, honestly, if someone wants to take Candy's place and, like, do her job, just start helping people. Because that's seemingly what she does. She cleans up messes and she helps people. That seems to be her goal. So if people have an issue with it, that's kind of the obvious thing. Just start helping people and, you know, maybe they'll start calling you a god, you know? Is that maybe what happened to the goddess? Because I really don't know quite what happened. Something, maybe just, honestly, maybe if I just ask her, she'll answer. Not sure, but perhaps. Which one did I do? That be the true question. Which one are you? Well, they aren't telling me, which I find to be kind of rude. I think it's this one. Actually, no, I think it's the disordered tiles. Okay. Oh, it's broken. Wow.
Mine's different.
Okay. Continuing onward, despite the fact that it's broken.
Why is mine different?
Forgot quite what I was on about.
Check there. It's like yours. Mine's like inverted from yours. So like yours is going down, mine are going up. Is yours like mine, Isaac?
At this rate, I have so much more I have to build. There's gonna be so many things I need to build in the future. Why? Why have I decided to build things? This place will start being a proper town once I get the market ready.
I'm trying to bet that it's the exact same.
Which will take clearing out a lot of mountain. But once I just get enough homes in the first place, it'll be all good. It'll be nice. So at this point, I have 3 homes. Did I run out of cobblestone? May have to go down to my chest. Because the smooth stone I can use for, I forgot what's it called. I can use the smooth stone in the spider den. Because it makes the stone bricks, and I need those. Okay, so perfect. I finished that. I finished that part. Okay. Then we just have to, casually. That is the wrong direction. Not the goal. Then we have to do this. Alright, so I need more stairs again. I have 8 framed blocks, which means I have to make more sticks. Help. Okay, we've made more framed blocks. Honestly, I think Seb in Vanguard sells reinforced versions of these. I think I understand why. Like, Lily was like, yes, please, if they sell this, because I can understand why not wanting to do this would be so appealing. But also, I've just become efficient at murdering trees, so, you know, maybe it's okay. You know, maybe it balances out, because now I can commit mass tree murder. And everyone can question me. That is the wrong direction. Heck. fallen once more. Falling can go die in a hole, actually. Despise falling. Do not rate it well. Did not leave a good review for falling, especially in the void. That was not fun. Anyway, now I've done that. Now what did I use for this? I used some kind of spruce.
Bro, it's a tiny
Let
little
me repurpose this. I think
and that's the cat.
it was this. Yep.
Well, dead tree, bro. Isn't this
Okay.
really simple math? A tree is stuck in a cat. Here, let me scroll up.
So I'll need to get some cobblestone to finish the fencing.
Based on the view, if I find a fair place.
Should have enough spruce wood to finish this at least. Then I need to get the ladders and the door. Then we're fine for this house.
These are different. They're inverted. Like hers were just that way. Mine are going this way. Mine are the opposite of Tatiana.
Seven should either be just enough or under. Just under. Slightly infuriating.
Well, hers are going down that way.
Okay.
Hers are going
So
down
that's
because
that.
mine
The roof is
going up
complete.
like an arrow.
Fairly certain I did that right. Anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
I need cobble.
Sharing.
Someone, whoever gets this house, just gets a pet llama for free, I guess. Which one did I'm pretty sure it was the twisted that I did for that. Need one more thing for sticks. And then one more thing of ladders, and I think that's enough. And then spruce door. And then boom. Got all the things I need to complete that house.
Yeah, and the cat one.
Oh wait, no, I don't have the glass. I'm gonna have to go murder some sand. But then the house is complete. Random lag spike, but that's fine.
What? What? Not bad, not bad. Hey, 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 hey. Oh no.
Right. Where did I actually put the door last time?
I think I did.
Okay, it's inside the thing.
I'm gonna help.
Okay. So house number 3 is basically complete.
If it doesn't have the values in the equation already, I'm not gonna keep it. No.
I just need to get the glass in.
Because if I look at the cat, it's stuck in a tree. A cat is stuck in a tree.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 things of sand that I need. Well, we'll just be taking this one random piece of sand.
That cat's gonna commit suicide. In a tree, and firefighters try to rescue
there a little thing of sand over this way? Yeah, there's some just around that thing. I can take that.
Based on the figure, if a firefighter climbs to the top of the ladder, how far away is that cat? If a firefighter climbs to the top of the ladder,
11, and then one more.
how far
12.
is the cat?
Oh, you can see it from here. That's nice. Doesn't look bad. I did say I'd get a shot for Rosie. So in the market, I'll probably get her one.
What?
So the market, I need to think about what I want to do for that, because beneath, I plan to have like a kind of like temporary market you can sail in, you know? But I think over there, on that mountain, I'm gonna kind of make it like a glass dome and kind of like a mall. Not quite sure. Or I might mine in the interior, have it a descent, and have it be kind of like a mall, all the same. I just need to... I think if I get the 3 little apartment things set up below, this could officially kind of be called a town, because then there would be 6 residences. Not that anyone's living here, but, you know, close enough.
I got scared that I was going to do great because I was E5 Dude, I'm playing in Japanese, Isaac. We play Valorant, Isaac? Yay.
Well, I guess I have to wait now. I really don't know what I'm gonna do for the Watchtower.
You better not be in the
So I want it to look nice. So it can't just be like a cobblestone frickin' tower. Or column. That's not the objective here.
Go do your thing. 2 minutes max. Create some.
Hello, sir.
You should get it, play the game, as per tuning. When you die, you should eat it.
I do need to set up the or the fencing around the outer area on this side, but I'll do that some other time. Actually, I think yeah, the library is just further that way, so the town is really close
Yes.
to spawn. Yeah, we don't really have, like, any man-made towns this way.
Yes. It's fucking best regardless of what you do. I always wanted to try to. I remember I faked it in computer class, or in coding class, and like at the end of your episode.
One more.
Alright, that's the day I got detention.
Boom. Let's see. I think it was... I don't know which one I ended up doing, to be honest. It was probably this one. Streaks. Honestly, I want clear glass.
I think this would be honest, by the way.
But I think I chose one that looked really clear. But then when like 4 pieces of it were together, it just did that weird stupid lines in the center, which irked me. Because I didn't want that at all. But it happened. I do need to set up like a farm thing. That field will probably be turned into like a wheat farm or something.
Isaac, there's no weekly challenges, by the way.
Because I did want this to be like a farming, sea village kind of.
Oh, yeah, but
So out that way, I'll probably make like a little farmer's hut or something. Or shed for tools. Yep, this is the one that's irritating. House number 3 is officially complete. I just need to get rid of the stupid beehive. Well, that's that. Don't think I'm gonna build anymore. I think I'm gonna take a quick look at the library. It probably hasn't changed, but I'm gonna check up on the place. And then I think I'm gonna head back to Baygarden. That's gonna be the end of this.
Bro, all my
Wasn't very productive,
they sound great.
to be honest. I mean, got
But I don't
one
know
house
the
is done,
houses, so
but
I figured to tell me.
it's something. Probably built myself out earlier when I was working on the spider den. I'll try to stream when I'm building more.
Wait, what do you repeat it? Wait, so 20, so use your ult 25 times. What's the 18,000 one? Oh, I think it's buy armor, buy items from the shop, shields, and probably deal damage.
Perception. Oh, yes. Lycan's log. I don't remember this person. Oh, I suppose this is the answer to my question on whether or not an NPC can be made a ghost. Notice that intense emotion is usually the thing that keeps people around. That or it's magic, not certain which. Magic is not a known subject to me, really. Huh. Professional beast observer Lycan. You know, actually, wonder if I'll ever find this Lycan. The old temple. Suppose that's the thing that led us the first time. Welcome back, Willow. I'm just rereading some of the old books. These were ZK's notes, actually. Maybe I should go back to my tree, actually, and read some of the things. What is this? Log 68. Took this to settle in for some time. Spotted a fairy forest. I wonder if that's the one near spawn, actually. Wonder if that's the one near spawn. Because I don't think the Acacia village that Candy's currently kind of like has an actual home in. I don't think... Yeah, last I checked, there isn't a fairy forest anywhere near there. What did Callum talk about? He seemed keen on getting me to go there. It seems certainly a trap. No doubt he wants to wait for me there and push me into the void. He can't fly now, can he? So Callum can't fly according to that old log. Ripped journal. I hate how I fell into lava. I remember some of the things, but not enough. If only I'd known about satchels before then, because you can put soulbound on them.
Joshua?
And wow, my family is right behind me.
Yeah, tomorrow is.
First time.
Yeah, there's all those boxes that you gotta get first.
I only have so much talent, I only have so much energy and motivation to help those in need. Don't get me wrong, I feel some genuine disappointment. Hold on. Ripped journal. I would have been better leaving this place and following the goddess. My men are sorrowful, naturally. The Lord's death marks the fall of an empire. Is this written by Callum? I think this might have been written by Callum, actually. If we use the context clues.
You got food.
You know, I didn't mean to.
Hi, Miss Prim, are you waiting?
Oh.
Prim seems to be waiting for something.
Oh wow, crazy.
No, we got this book from the first ever dungeon we went to. I mean, maybe they found some other parts of a journal. I don't know. I don't even know if they went on an adventure, but...
Prim's saying you're waiting.
Honestly, I would have been better leaving this place and following the goddess. The way they use quotation marks, not quotation, I don't know terms, I forget everything, but the way they focus on it, it's something Callum would do, because Callum doesn't think the goddess is fit for that position. So using that term like that, yeah, I really do think this was actually written by Callum.
Using that term like that means anger.
Because Callum did have men.
Anger leads to hate.
Although, why would they go back to the civilization and be looking for something? I need to talk to Rex, or just investigate. I need to figure out what he knows about Calyx, because they're pretty... Rex said he's pretty sure he knows all that there is to know about Calyx at this point. I want to close that chapter myself, for myself, because I don't know what's what. I hear skeletons outside. Oh, they were probably burning to death. That's still there. Yeah, I think they burned to death. I only have so much talent, and I only have so much initiate motivation to help those in need. Don't get me wrong, I feel some genuine disappointment at such a civilization's untimely demise. But such disappointment is not towards myself, it's towards the player. She could have stopped this. She could easily save our world herself with all her power. She could have done it in the blink of an eye. The longer she's here, the worse it will become. She's keen on taking her time. Everything is occurring in my background. I am so sorry. But the longer she's here, the worse it will become. What does he mean by that? You know, I think I may actually have a reason to write to Callum again. Because I could try to ask the goddess what he may mean, but who better to ask than the person that likely wrote the words themselves? Or maybe this actually isn't Callum, and I'm just mistaken, but... But the longer she's here, the worse it will become. So what started with the beginning of Candy? That's the true question. Because something seems to have begun, because it's getting worse as she remains. And if she could easily save the world herself... It's interesting. We're leaving today. I'm done here. Let this civilization vanish into obscurity for all I care. It's destined to happen, and it will happen to every civilization, and it's all the player's fault. Rowan? Isn't Rowan like the leader of the cult? Because from what I recall, Mirio was all like, oh yeah, Rowan's my caretaker dude, and then I'm pretty sure Rex screeched about who Rowan and Mirio and all that was. I'm not certain, though, because I don't know enough about this Rowan character to perhaps piece together the language used, because everyone writes a particular way. Your feelings generally come out when you write. Like, it's kind of clear at this point that Callum is against the goddess, and especially from that note they sent, or that I received today, they think she could be doing a much better job. So, you know, just calling her goddess like that, just... It's clear that the person writing this doesn't really... It's not approved, it's not... The words are difficult right now. Okay. I get that it's just a thought, it's just I don't think it's Rowan. Because then we'd have to question when did... I think the name is Alacrum Edict? I think that's the name of the cult. When did the Alacrum Edict start? Because that would mean Rowan is hella old. Actually, wait. If this was written by Callum, Callum's hella old. Hold on a second. How long ago did this civilization fall? Oh dear. Interesting, actually. Because the cult, I don't think they want to help people, like, at all. So, okay. Crypt Journal 3. It's been a number of days that the goddess has been absent now. The villagers have completely returned to their normal lives. However, I recently found that even while the player was gone, the villagers have written books about her. Perhaps they have some form of conscious coding after all, although not nearly as advanced as mine. They write about how thankful they are of her, but why? She's done nothing for them but give them walls. At the end of the day, walls will not save this world. And the monsters or the realms that threaten it. There's only one thing that could save this world, and she knows it. There's only one end to this game. So why... They capitalized end. So is it like the actual end? Like the end realm? Or is it the console? Which I stupidly lost the book to because I died. So why is she wasting her time? As I suspected, the walls barely hold against the zombies and skeletons. Useless NPCs still die, and my men still fight and perish. She's no goddess. She hasn't changed a thing. Why does he expect so much of her? I don't know how his mind works, and I'm curious. But I am noticing things I didn't before, like the capitalization of end. And, like, I think these were written by Callum. And why is she wasting her time? So, these are valid, not valid, but these are odd. I want to know why he said these things. Because the way he said them is just odd. And now I'm just obsessing over this. Gosh, it's like an English class where you have to tear apart words. So supposedly, Candy knows what could save this world.
I played that so poorly.
And apparently, she has the power to achieve it. She can do it, but she didn't. And Callum is under the impression of this, or believes this, or maybe it's true. So...
I need a lower top down. She's
Huh.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, these are both copies of an original. Oh, these are all... I think actually ZK stores the true ones down in the back. I think I'll have to come back and make copies. I don't know what that is. That's the thing, I don't know what that is. And I want to read it so bad. But... So the thing is, it could have been something that was given to all of us at the very beginning, and I just forgot, but like at the same time, it could also be something else. Something just given to ZK. So, my curiosity is gonna drive me insane. But we will continue to respect the privacy. Perhaps I shall ask him about it at some point. Okay. Where's the nearest portal? There's one at spawn. I'm going to head back to my island. And I'm going to look over my books.
With some air gel.
That's another thing I want to do. I actually want to make a more secure place for my books, just because I do need to figure out which ones would be able to safely go on the library shelves, and which ones hold information that likely should not be revealed.
Okay. Because I can't hear.
Like, if anything mentions too much about the experiments or the research going on at Grengard, that stuff went terribly. I don't think we need anyone trying to repeat that, to be honest.
One more. You don't like him, just throw him off the hill. Oh, they're gonna cry. What?
Oh, I really need to get my portal fixed. Well, it's not broken, I just have no easy access to it. Although I probably need to just get all those crystals and shove them in a dark corner, or give them to ZK, because if Eero comes back here, I don't want them having a sneezing fit again, because that's probably highly unpleasant, to be honest. Alright, so I have 2 shelves with books. Let's just shove some stuff in the chest. Clearing a room. For inventory.
What?
You're looking at me.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop.
Entry 1. The town of Grengard, although prosperous due to its location, is constantly under threat and destruction due to the dangerous weather stemming from the restless sea and the wandering ocean guardians that go out from their monument. Okay. This village's central location. Threats keep it from full potential. These are just her journals. Okay, we'll put these aside for now. Those are about Grengard. Side job, about the world. Forbidden crafts, lost archives, Petros reports creatures, Ring storm. Those are just from Callum. Mythos, Stramos, Teramos, and Petros. Mythos is known as the origin of humanity and innovation. It is a hotspot for engineering and experimentation, but at a hefty cost. Mythos is highly threatened by the forces of evil and the creatures of the void, that hope to crush its light. Dramos is known as the land of the drones. Okay. Hybrids that embrace the void instead of attempting to shut it away. Characterized as humanoid. their naturally high levels of flux, the dread are known for their magical affinity. Oh, so dreads simply have a naturally high level of flux. So I wonder actually if Rex had never gone into Thaumcraft, I wonder if he'd gone into the cultist space if he would have still felt the effects of insanity. Because it might be connected to flux. I'm not sure, to be honest, because it seems like it was connected somewhat to Thaumcraft's sanity meter, the effects. But then we learned that ZK was taken over by Jester. He was possessed. So what allowed the possession? That's something I need to figure out, because it wasn't just, I think, insanity via flux and other stuff. Something let Jester take hold. Okay. Teramos is considered the true largest mass of land in the entire world. Teramos houses some of the most notable innovations of technology, to the extent that while the land itself is seemingly so empty, most of its civilization is held in the caverns. They say that even the people of this land have advanced to be far more than just human. Actually, I think I had a theory or something about, I think Rex said something about something falling from, did he? I think. I don't quite remember. I think I theorized something about Teramos, but that involved the sky, and they seem to live in caverns according to this book. So that's just incorrect theory. Petros is the smallest piece of land in the world. However, it is known for being incredibly toxic. Okay, we know that. Okay. Fall of the Sun civilization is a huge controversy. Most say it was the monsters that allowed it to fall, or they say it was due to the ineptitude of the gods. However, I say that it was an inside job. Other arguments just don't line up. The goddess was always supportive of the Sun civilization, and have a great relationship with Lord Calyx before its demise, as testimonies state. And the walls were sturdy to the extent that they are still standing to this day. So how can you bring down such a powerful empire if not from the outside? From the inside. That's the thing, this book seems like just a conspiracy theory, but also tad sense. I need to know what happened to Calyx. Okay, I don't need to, but I'd like to. The land of Dramos, there have been generations of powerful flux users that have ascended to take the throne over all dreads in the world of Rem. Years ago, the longest reigning Dark King was overthrown by he who was known as the Shadow Prince. This young dread, blessed or maybe cursed with immense power, overtook the rule of all of Dramos. All who opposed him crumbled under his immense power. Very few who attempted to overthrow him made it out of the duel alive. The few who have said that the Shadow Prince is not what he seems. He's far more dangerous and unstable than he makes himself out to be. He's not as rational as he appears. He is a force of nature. Throughout Rem, there are bounties for his head. There are many who travel to his land in hopes of killing him once and for all. But at the end of the day, none have been successful, and all the bounty hunters were never heard from again. You know, I wonder if Rex, if we ever get to Dramos, if Rex would be like, ah yes, bounty. The bounty was set into place by the King of Mythos. Who rules Mythos? Who rules? The two rulers never got along and are constantly at war with one another, despite the peaceful relation between the humans and the dreads. 500 Enderium. Jesus. He is bloodthirsty. He is sin. Again, capitalization. Pretty sure I found this when we got trapped. Brewing storm, creatures. Isn't this just talk about the regular creatures? These descriptions are interesting. Do not underestimate a creature that has lost everything. And then there are no secrets kept from the Enderman. It's like there's different aspects to these mobs than what is just inherently known. And I'm wondering why. Was something done to these creatures? Anyway. Okay, that's just telling us not to go downstairs. There are plenty of forbidden crafting recipes in this world, but supposedly the most frowned upon are any from the Twilight Forest. Before the collapse, the dimension was a hotspot for adventurers of various skill levels due to the constant mob spawns. However, upon the collapse, the forest and the items became taboo. That's something I also wanted to ask, I forgot, because I read this book before. Why did the goddess proclaim that it was taboo? Like, what? Okay. So, I've read the things. I think after I put all these books back, that's where I'm gonna end it for today. So we built the third house. I've theorized and existence.
You should get me a phantom to your right.
I may have another stream this week where I'm building, but maybe not. Who knows? I'll see. But it was nice seeing you humans. We're moving along. Existence is occurring. I'll get back to power armor soon. Stupid machine, why? But, nice seeing y'all. Nice, farewell, folks.